Hello, hello. What? It's another Tuesday here
This
on the
place looks familiar.
YouTubes, and I'm back with more
Wait a
Uncharted
minute,
3,
this is what
Drake's
Francis Drake
Deception.
sketched on the back of the map.
And, let's see here. We've got Nate, Sully, and where's Elena? She's around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. And we're in the middle of some city in Yemen, and we're in some kind of cistern, it appears, at the bottom of a well. This city here in Yemen is going to tell us how exactly to find Ubar, or as I've been referring to it, Iram of the Pillars. So this lost city, Ubar, Iram, the Brass City, whatever you want to call it, this is the object of Marlowe's hunt, as well as the mystery behind Francis Drake's detour here to the Arabian Peninsula. So let's go ahead and get this thing solved. I'm going to go ahead and crack open the book here. And as luck would have it, we have...
See, check it out. These are the same pillars. Francis Drake must have made these notes when he was down here.
We have some of John Dee's notes here.
Well, it's pretty cryptic, but I think I can work it out.
You'll notice that a lot of these pillars and half pillars have these little holes at their bases. And what we've got to do...
must be important. Guess we just have to find the right one.
How are we going to do that? There are a lot of those holes in this room.
Well, there's got to be another clue. Look around, we're missing something.
What we've got to do is we've got to find the perspective that matches the one here in the illustration and pull these three holes. Thanks, Sully. At the same time, simultaneously, I believe. And as luck would have it, we have three different people here. So let's take a look here. It looks like we need to get the closest one to our right, the mid-ground on the left, and the background in the middle. Let's see here. Would this work? Well, kind of, sort of. We need to get rid of the... Oh.
There's a message scratched on the wall over here.
Let's see what Sully found.
It's in Enochian script.
Must have been left by Drake. Can you decipher it?
I'll try.
Alright, let's go ahead and break out the cipher disk, this little codex here. Probably give us a clue as to where to orient ourselves in the room.
The moon will show the way.
The moon? Down here? I am not hanging around this place till nighttime.
I'm pretty sure it's a river. I'll make a note of it on the map.
You're gonna mark up Sir Francis's 400-year-old map?
What? You wouldn't mind?
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we don't need the literal moon, the actual moon. There's going to be something on the floor here that we can use. You'll notice that these particular tiles here have patterns. This looks like some kind of jar or vessel that appears to have something overflowing from it. So let's just go ahead and find the tile that has the moon on it. This one has some kind of hand, a horseshoe, or something that looks like a horseshoe anyway. Here's a star or a sun, some kind of triangle, a spider. Looks like it's a serpent that swallows its own tail, the Ouroboros. I'm not sure if that's something that came out of Arabian.
This mean anything to you?
Here's the moon.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure if the Ouroboros came from this part of the world, though. Could be mistaken. Anyway, here's the moon, and I'm pretty sure we have found where we need to... Aha! Looks like that's going to be it. We found the three pillars we need to pull, or the three switches. Let's go ahead and...
So if I stand here...
This has got to be it.
This is it. Sully, you go to that column. Elena, you take the one on the far wall there.
All right.
I've got this one. Okay, now just reach in and find the lever.
On three.
Really?
I think we have to pull them at the same time.
Okay, but what if you're wrong?
Yeah, I kind of like this arm, Nate. I use it all the time.
Just do it.
Probably shouldn't use your shooting arm then. But whatever, let's go ahead and try this. Looks like everyone's right-handed.
2, 3.
You sure that's the right lever?
Listen.
That's got to be it.
What did I tell you?
And,
Damn, it worked.
interestingly enough, I think
amazing.
I unfortunately missed an
Okay,
artifact.
So why the big secret all these centuries? What did Elizabeth expect Drake to
Okay, I'll go ahead and let Elena
We
talk,
don't know
but
exactly. Treasure,
right
I
here, if
guess.
you look right above Drake's head on the lip of that grating, there's something sparkling.
That simple.
You can see it a little bit better here.
And those assholes
Looks
they're
like
looking for the same thing.
I missed it. Probably I should have flipped around the edge.
All those men
Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and follow Elena and Sully. Whoa. Check out this sculpture here. Is that head moving? Oh, I see how... Okay, so the face here on the statue, it's actually concave. There's it's a spoon-like structure, see? But it gives you the illusion that the head is following you around the room, which is pretty trippy. Looks like there's a whole bunch of spoon heads all throughout this gallery. Doesn't look like any of them are hiding treasure. I mean, if this doesn't scream lost civilization to you, I don't know what does. Generally, in these kinds of situations, I tend to favor the right path over the left, but you know what? Let's do the left first. It seems we're going to have to solve a couple of trials or puzzle rooms in order to get into the middle passage here. So let's take the one on the left. Let's see what's going on here.
I don't know. Looks like it's some sort of mechanism.
And it looks like it locked us in.
But someone scattered the gears all over the room.
You think Sir Francis?
Who knows?
Okay, well, let's hope we figure it out. I think we're trapped in here until we do.
Alright, well, anyway, in this part of the game, this first puzzle room to the left, you'll notice that there are pieces here that you can pick up. These are cogs that will go in a mechanism here on the far wall, and in order to get the mechanism to go, you'll need to place the cogs in the correct order, and also turn this little wheel here in the middle of the room. You'll also notice that there are some pretty funky etchings here on the wall in these two circles, and there's also a series of slats here in the room. If you've ever done one of those crazy puzzles as a kid, it's an optical illusion, where you go through some slats, then... Well, I think I freaked out the camera there. Let's go to the right. But if you look at these particular patterns through the slats, then you can experience the illusion of motion. I'm pretty sure, like, old animators, like the very first animators used it in order to give you the illusion of animating something. You'll see what I mean here. So as you pass through the slats...
Hey, the screen decodes the images.
What can you see?
Alright, one looks like a cross, then the other has 4 circles.
Hey, the same symbols are on some of these gears.
Huh. Symbols seem to be rotating in opposite directions.
Let's go ahead and take a look at how they were rotating.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
If we go back from right to left, you'll notice that the dots are moving clockwise, and the crosses are moving in the opposite direction. So let's go ahead and just drop this guy over here. Eventually, what you guys would have found is, if you were messing with the gears down here, is that you were missing this particular cross. This large one. So what I'm going to do is, there is a slot here for a cross. Okay. And I'm going to slap it in. Alright. And then, let's see here. What we're going to do is we're going to alternate crosses and dots. Crosses and dots here. Sorry about that. I had to turn my my cell phone's vibration function on. So right here in the middle of these two crosses, dots. So on and so forth. So we got to find a large cog with dots. I think this is going to work. You'll notice there's a little trick one here. This has a little teardrop symbol. That's not going to do anything for you. Small cross. We need a small cross now. Okay. I still think the most devious puzzle so far in Uncharted, or at least in console history, out of the 3 console games, was the game show board back in the French Chateau. That one was that one could be a little bit unforgiving. You didn't know what you were looking for. Okay, so now you'll notice that we've completed the pattern: dots, crosses, so on and so forth until the end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn this wheel. Hopefully I turn it the right way. Yeah, okay, so the dots are supposed to go clockwise.
Nice.
That's pretty freaky right there. Little demon spout. Or demon and a jar. Right here. There's a brass vessel and some kind of demon, or in this part of the world, a djinn. This is, of course, where we get the English word genie from. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the story of Iram, Ubar, this lost city, let's go ahead and do the puzzle room on the right. It's basically been said that King Solomon, the same biblical figure from, I believe, the Old Testament, definitely giving me the creeps. They're all dismembered. Anyway, King Solomon sealed.
You guys wait up here. I'll go check it out.
Sealed an evil djinn, an evil spirit, in a brass vessel, and tossed it into the depths of Iram. And as a result, Iram was unfortunately rendered uninhabitable. So the particular key here for this puzzle is to make a statue of a spearman. Use that spear to pierce that poor guy's heart right there, which is represented by that red inset. Not sure if it's a jewel, but again, the two puzzle rooms here in Yemen, they are very much based on perspective. The first one was an optical illusion for motion, and the other one here is to arrange a statue from all these dismembered parts. I think I'm missing something here. Let me go ahead and crack open the book. Okay, yeah, as you can see here on the left, that is what the statue needs to look like. And it needs to take that guy out right there with a spear. But, oh, forgot about this. This is really important. You're gonna need this.
Sully, throw me your lighter.
All right, coming at you.
As a torch. I like how Sully's just pretty much only good for his lighter sometimes. Okay.
Crap.
And it looks like you're on your own once you pull the lamp. So what you're going to do is you're going to cast a shadow on a wall that makes that statue's outline. So I think here is good because that's where the spear is. And you'll notice right here, that's basically the statue. So we just have to orient ourselves in the right way. No. Looks like the head is detached.
Okay, that didn't work.
So you just have to get it just right. Probably right here. Let's try it right here. Boom! That guy's gone. And you'll see that inlet, instead of, blood, it'll spill out water, but you just need a fluid here to apparently get the puzzle mechanism to work. So once water starts flowing, the stairs are restored.
See? You were worried.
Pretty simple puzzle, but still very impressive gearworks that the ancients here put into that puzzle room. So with both puzzle rooms now solved, the guardsmen statues retract their spears, and we're now able to traverse the middle passage. So let's check out what's in here. You'll notice up here next to the lantern, there is a huge spider web. So, oh, and also here all around, huge cobwebs.
So Nate, did Francis Drake ever find that lost city that he was looking for?
Don't think so. Seems like he only came this far, then turned back and headed home.
And concealed everything about his life?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean?
I don't know. This whole place just seems like some kind of a warning to me, that's all.
It's definitely giving off the creeps here. If you're wondering what happened to Francis Drake, at least within the mythos of this game, he died defending the secret of El Dorado, which means he made it back to the New World. So he did leave this place sealed whenever he left ancient Yemen. Okay, looks like we have to grab a torch. And of course, Francis Drake was
looks
shown
like some
in
kind
the
of
first
ornate
game.
brazier.
Right. Pretty impressive. It looks like we're in some kind of domed room. And I'm guessing we have to light this globe here. Here we go. Kind of makes me miss the azure flame of the resin in Uncharted 2. Wow, look at that. It's basically an ancient
Well, I'll be
ancient
going to
planetarium
hell.
here.
Wow.
Or planetarium.
As
Sorry.
above, so below. Sully, this is some kind of celestial map.
That makes sense. The Arabs used the stars to navigate the desert just like sailors on the ocean.
That's right. So you could use these constellations to find the site of the lost city.
If I had a sextant, sure. I didn't do all that time in the Navy for nothing, you know.
And here I thought you spent the whole time looking for that basket act.
The what?
Never
I
mind.
guess that's some kind of inside joke.
Hey, you think you could remember this?
Well, yeah, but we ought to copy it down, don't you think?
No, I really don't recommend that.
Hey guys, look at this.
Cheery.
Well, that's, cheery.
Whole bunch of anguished
Can you hear that?
faces.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Wait, what is that?
Get away from the walls.
Hold on to that torch, kid.
Oh, it's those giant spiders again.
Oh, crap.
Pretty glad that,
These things are way
you know,
more
these
aggressive.
guys don't really have a lot of arachnophobia. So let's go ahead and use the torch, and let's fight our way. Come on, Elena. Let's get out of here.
Okay, stay close behind me.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to take the lead here. Anyway, I was about to say it's good that, you know, not a lot of you guys here, Sully, Nate, and Elena, don't have arachnophobia. But you know, if it were me, I'd probably be useless.
Sully, keep shooting.
Okay, looks like they're only taking nips here, not really doing a lot of damage. Probably was getting a little overzealous there with the square
We
button.
can get through up here.
Okay. So there's still some lamplight here, so we're not gonna have to use the torch that much. Let's go ahead and get this door open.
Won't budge.
Maybe I can open it from the other side.
Try to hold him off with this.
Oh jeez.
Elena, from this.
All right. Well, at this point, all you have to do is aim at the biggest swarm of spiders and make sure that they don't regroup and attack. You've only got 8 shots though, so you got to make them count.
Now would be good. Sully, need more ammo.
1 second, kid.
Sully, need it now. Come on. How's it coming? We'll open the door.
Oh jeez. I guess the event doesn't really run out until you're also out of shells, so Elena can take her sweet time, I can take my sweet time, you know, taking out this swarm as best I can. I'm not even whittling down their numbers. Okay, I'm out of shells. This is kind of bad. Alright. I was just mashing X against that.
Oh, man. I've had more than enough of those damn things.
Wait, you knew about them? You were planning on telling me, right?
Hey,
It's kind of strange, though,
look at this.
how they made their way to France.
Let not the world deceive thee with its beauty. It is the dream of a dreamer. A mirage of the desert.
Cup of death will be filled for thee. Lovely. It's all in English.
Yeah. Yeah, it must have been Drake.
The work of English sailors.
Okay, so
Probably
let me
Drake
get this
himself.
straight. Drake sails thousands of miles looking for this Atlantis of the Sands. And when he gets this far, what he finds here is enough to make him turn around, sail home, and hide all evidence of his voyage.
Right.
But you're gonna keep going, aren't you?
Yeah?
For what? For treasure? Sully, he listens to you. Please make him stop.
Yes, Sully, please, tackle me.
What is wrong with you two?
Just
Elena,
like
come
two
on,
peas
we're
in a
just joking
pod.
around.
Listen, you've won, okay? You've outsmarted her. You know where to find the city, and Marlowe doesn't. Why can't that be enough?
It's a little melodramatic and kind of naive because Marlowe will most likely eventually find a way to get to Iram with Nate's assistance or not. She's that resourceful. And as long as Nate holds the ring and the codex, the decoder, the cipher disk, he's not safe from Marlowe. So I'm not really too sure, why Elena's getting up on Nate's case here. Interesting. You'll notice here that there are a couple of tether lines that were not here before, and that's because it's an ambush.
Elena, Sully, get down!
All right. So thankfully we've got some shotguns. I'm not sure if they're still armed with anything though. But eventually, here come some guys that pop down. We're gonna wait for them to come over here and then give them a couple of buckshots for their own trouble. Got 30 shells, not bad. Doesn't look like that they're starting to swarm. Maybe not on our side. So let's go ahead and help out our friends here. I like how Sully's just chilling. Okay, here we go. Probably pick up the sidearm while I get a chance. Looks like a couple more suits are parachuting in. Or, not parachuting in, but dropping in. Just rappelling in.
Oh crap!
It's not clearing up.
Looks like we've got this big thug here. Okay, can I get rid of this guy? Okay, good. I didn't have to go into a big melee sequence with him. Looks like an armor guy dropped in. Whoa! Probably shouldn't have traded buckshot with him. Okay, well, that'll teach me to respect the armored thugs.
I can't see a thing! Sully, you alright?
Looks like he's distracted by Elena here. Perfect.
Damn, I can't see a thing.
And here's that big brute. Let's see if I can take him down again. Nope, not this time. And interestingly, when he hits you while you're armed with a gun, he knocks the gun out of your hand. You'll notice I dropped my shotgun there. Okay, hopefully that's it. Oh no, there's a grenade there! Oh, God, Nate. Okay, there's one thing about those cinematic melee sequences that I like, and that's the fact that, it makes those particular attacks non-static. But, looks like there's two armors. But the fact that it'll delay you when you're trying to get away from a grenade is, that's the big trade-off. And I think that's probably the second or third time that's bit me in this game, in this playthrough so far. Are they walking towards us? I can't even tell anymore.
Go time.
Probably gonna end up emptying my shotgun into him. Oh, jeez! No.
You see any more?
We gotta find a way out.
And how are we gonna do that?
Over here, Nate.
pretty much had an aneurysm when I saw him just come in like that. Anyway, doesn't look like I have a sidearm, so let's go ahead and pick up this micro. A couple grenades dropped in. Interestingly enough, it looks like the endgame shotgun has also dropped in, the Spaz 12. But let's see here. Oh, looks like Sully's going to give me a boost. Oh, maybe I can get that that treasure while I'm here.
Careful, kid.
There we go. And then I can... Ah, there we go. I was wondering how I was going to get up to this bar. And then I guess we can
I'm gonna send the ladder down.
kick down this ladder, a la Uncharted 2.
Hey, heads up.
There we go.
Got it.
You know, if I were Talbot, I would have just kept him in with shotguns right at the top of this well. But they didn't have that insight.
There.
Thanks.
Here, give me your guns. Can't take them out on the street.
Right.
Much as I'd like to.
Oh man, I just collected all those shells for nothing.
Gotta make
Oh, well.
themselves scarce before any more of them show up.
Alright, so now we have, out of that sequence, we have a celestial map that we can use to navigate to Ubar, or Iram at least, by night. I'm gonna see if there's anything shiny down here. Doesn't look like there's anything here. But, unfortunately, Nate just thought it would be best that we do not copy down the map, which means the only person in our group
All right,
who will
up
be
here.
able to navigate
This way.
to the city is Sully. Oh no.
No.
Nate?
Run.
Oh no.
It's the same drug that
All right, easy, kid.
Stay away.
they shot
Stay away.
Charlie with.
What's wrong with him?
They drugged him.
What?
Come on, we gotta get him out of here. Come on, son. Touch me! All right.
We just want to help.
Get away! Get away
Oh
from
boy.
me.
Nate!
And now we get a chance to experience firsthand what Cutter was experiencing when Talbot shot him earlier in the game
away
with the
from
dart. But
Oh god.
as you can
Oh god.
make out, Nate is tripping pretty badly. I'm gonna go ahead and head over here to the right. I think ultimately in these sequences you just need to end up running towards where it's white.
Don't touch me.
Drake. Marlowe's waiting.
It's obviously
No.
Talbot's voice.
It will all be over soon.
It's pretty impressive how the technical team over at Naughty Dog was able to get this whole drug sequence
Trust
plotted out and rendered. I'm pretty sure they did a significant warping of the level textures and geometry, but
Sully?
me. Sully's not here, Drake.
just to see it in action like this is pretty
You're
good
on your own now.
in real time.
Sully knows.
Trust us.
There's that whole element of trust coming in again,
No. I won't go.
or should I say distrust?
Don't resist.
Where is this?
You're with us. Just listen to me. You know what we want.
You.
Don't let.
You'd think that someone would stop someone who's running stark raving mad through the streets like this. Or maybe not. You know, come to think of it, if I were in these guys' situations, I'd probably let him run past me too. Whoa.
Give them to us.
Here we go. This is probably the last part.
Don't know.
Good.
I don't know. Please. I don't know.
Whew, pretty chilling sequence there. Thankfully, the drug's effects are pretty short-lived. Looks like all of Nate's belongings are displayed in front of him, though, and
Welcome back.
it's none other than Marlowe. One of Talbot's new associates.
I'm making a scene. You're not exactly here legally, remember? Greatness from small beginnings. Beneath that cocky exterior, you're still the same scared, filthy little runaway, aren't you?
Skip the mind games. You don't know me.
In fact, I suspect I know you better than anyone, Mr. Drake. Of course, that's not your real name, is it? But we won't dwell on that. Mother commits suicide. Father surrenders son to the state at the age of 5. Entrusted to the St. Francis Boys' Home. It's also Dickensian. Oh. Don't worry. She's of no interest to us. Unless, of course, we need to apply a little pressure.
And those elements of Nate's backstory.
Well, as much as it pains me
You'll
to
notice
admit
he
it,
did not refute any
I
of
need
them.
your help to find Victor Sullivan.
Right.
We already know he has the coordinates to find Iram.
How do you know that?
You told us, Nathan. It seems your loyalty isn't as firm as you'd like to think it is. What about his?
What? Wait. What are you trying to pull?
Nothing. It's just that, well, we've had you in our clutches for quite some time now. And he hasn't exactly mounted a rescue. He didn't rescue you back in Cartagena either. He just saw something he could exploit.
I know what you're
Who
trying
are you
to
going
do.
to believe,
Trust
Nate?
me. Victor is only ever in it for Victor. It's a cold, hard fact.
Can't be doubting Sully after all
I
these
discovered
years.
it 20 years ago. I'm surprised it's taken you this long to figure it out.
You're wasting your time, lady.
Fair enough. But ask yourself, when he scooped you off the streets of Colombia 20 years ago, did he save you from that life? Or did he just doom you to this one? Ah, excellent. Well, we've located Sullivan on the other side of the city. I'm sorry, Nathan. It seems you've been removed from the equation.
How creepy, man. Of course, best solution to everything. Just overturn the table and just go buck wild. Anyway, looks like the cops in the city are going to be on our case as well as we chase Talbot here. But unfortunately, I am over my half-hour time limit, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. But rest assured, I'm going to be going over and recording the rest of this sequence immediately. So until then, guys, we've learned a lot of things about Nate. We've learned that his real name is not Drake. We've learned that his mother committed suicide and his father abandoned him to the state. And really, the only family he's ever had these past years is, well, Sully, and to an extent, Elena as well. But pretty chilling stuff. Anyway, like, favorite, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions or want me to see or do anything differently. Take care, guys, and as always, peace out.